online universe. Alex, aka Raven, coming at you with my next tutorial. So, next tutorial that we are doing is, okay, part of me kind of hopes that we do the masquerade look today because I have a masquerade I'm going to this Saturday, so this would be a good opportunity for me to test the makeup beforehand. So part of me is kind of hoping that we do a masquerade, and the winner is illusion. What can I do illusion-wise? Illusion. What can I do illusion-wise? I'm gonna look up some reference photos. There's paper. I've seen that chopped up face look before. Good. Oh, the wood look! Oh, I do not have the talent for that. More of that cracked look. There's so many of these that look so cool. That's terrifying. That looks cool. Okay, this is gonna be really difficult. I don't know. Shit. I don't know. This is so terrifying. The word illusion, I think, means to play with the eyes to make the eyes believe that something is there that actually isn't. I think that's what the definition of illusion is. I'm pretty sure illusion is... Point of the illusion is that they don't know how it's done. So if I do a makeup tutorial on... Oh, whoa, that's terrifying. The lion and the owl and the pig and the rat mousey thing, that is so... Wow! Wow! That's cool. Wow! I think I have an idea, and I can tie it into the whole I have a masquerade this Saturday. This is gonna be really difficult, but I think I'm going to go with the hole in the face and the wood pattern coming out. Okay. I'm gonna start. I still don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna do the wood, or if I'm just gonna do a masquerade lacy thing, or if I'm gonna just... I mean, technically speaking, my drag face is an illusion. So, I could just do a normal drag face and you'd think I was a woman, and I'm not. That is an illusion in itself. I have some of makeup of masks, and then I have a few of the wood sort of look, so, because I think I'm going to do something kind of like, this one looks good, that one looks really, really good, but I like this idea of the color and whatnot being surrounded by some kind of pattern to show a real difference between the skin and the mask. This one is really, really good for the color and whatnot, and sort of the idea that I'm gonna have my skin, and then it's gonna abruptly go right into the mask, which will be the floating kind of wood pieces. So the wood lines in between all the black will be colorful and look like a mask, but then the mask itself will look like it is just floating or hovering on my face. So I'm going to put on a layer of foundation. I already moisturized and primed. I don't have a full coverage foundation, unfortunately. I just have this Matte and Poreless Fit Me foundation in Classic Ivory. So I'm probably just going to put that on pretty thickly. I want my face to still look like it has normal makeup on it and that I'm wearing a mask. So I'm going to do my traditional foundation, contour, highlight, and whatnot. Next, I'm gonna go in with my... I don't think I need concealer with this. So I'm gonna just go in with my highlight. The contour I'm using is just the 355 Coconut Maybelline Fit Me Stick, and the highlight was my cream Mayron paint stick. I'm going over with my NYX HD finishing powder in mint green, and after that, right away, we are going to go in with our loose powder and set the entire face. And the powder I'm using is Ben 9 Natural Set in Colorless. So all that powder is in, and I'm just going to brush, not so much brush it off of my face, but I'm going to more kind of try and concentrate it and push it into the skin as I brush. And then just to clean up the contour and whatnot, before we start the mask, I'm just going to go in with my pressed powder Fit Me foundation in Coconut and go back over those contour areas. Our face is ready. This is gonna be fun. I'm just gonna start with, I'm gonna use the white eyeliner pencil to draw the outlines of the holes. Actually, no, we're not gonna start with the eye first. I'm gonna start with the outline of the mask itself. So once you have the outline of the mask in, you're gonna want to fill the mask with your highlight. So once we go over with the color, those colors really pop. I'm gonna take my highlight and I'm going to follow that line. So once you have that lathered onto your face, you're gonna want to set this with powder now, because when we go in with the eyeshadow, you kind of don't want the eyeshadow to be messed up by the sort of creaminess of your highlight. So I'm just gonna go in with my colorless powder again and really try and press it into the highlight. You know, this is a good look all on itself. Yeah, well, in the tutorial there. Yeah, here. This is the final look. Very white. So once your face has set and it's pretty dry to the touch and whatnot, now you can start taking some creative liberty to what colors you want to put on your face. I just thought of this now. I might just do the entire mask with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild palette. So I think color-wise, I'm going with my Anastasia palette. I'm gonna use the purple and blue and the green, and I'm gonna concentrate on using that as my color palette. So I'm gonna use a couple other blues that I have in other palettes, go over whatever blues I use with the Moonchild palette so I get really popping blues, and then use greens in other palettes and go over those with the Lucky Clover from Moonchild. So the blues I'm going to use are, I'm going to use a combo of Blue Moon and Blue Ice, so Blue Moon, Blue Ice, and then over the greens I'm going to go over with Lucky Clover. They're super pretty. Just basically play around with the positioning. I mean, there really is no set way of where to put all of the colors, so at this point, go nuts. So that took way too damn long. If you're going to be filling in your mask, be prepared to be doing it for a very long time. That was about an hour. And now I'm going to be fixing up some areas. So I'm going to be brushing away this loose powder. So I'm just going to take my concealer and I'm going to take a brush and I'm just going to clean up the edges. Once you have your edges cleaned up and everything, I've already gone and blended, obviously, my eyeshadow and such. So now you can start figuring out where you want the holes to be. You can go as big or as small as you want. And I might follow some of the natural lines in my face, I might follow more of the color lines. That's entirely up to you. So basically, like the color, go at it, go wherever you want. If you want to do symmetrical, I'm gonna try to be as symmetrical as possible. I don't know how well that's gonna go. Pray for me, cast a spell again, do whatever you need to help me. I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal Carbon Black Telescopic Liquid Felt Tip Eyeliner, and then over that, I'm gonna use the gel, and then over that, I'm gonna use my Rimmel Black, so it's matte. Please, help me. Okay. And if you have a mirror that's far away, you should probably bring it closer so you can see a lot more of the detail. Okay, so I'm gonna go... So... I went ahead and I did all of the black design and whatnot with my black liquid eyeliner. And then I realized how long it's really gonna take to do both halves of the face, so I only did this half so far. And I also realized to get that wood texture, the black spaces had to have been smaller, so I would have space to add depth to each hole. And I didn't quite leave that much space, so we're gonna leave it at illusion of a mask actually on my face. So I just took a gray eyeshadow and blended it underneath to give it depth, and then I went in with a black eyeliner and I did it very, very, very small right at the edge, and then I took a blending brush and I blended it out and down. And then I realized typically you wouldn't see gray tones on a face that's shaded, so I took my contour and went over it and gave it more life. And then I took the white eyeliner that I did to sketch out the spaces before, and I just highlighted the top of the mask. So I think I'm going to just leave it there. I hope you at least have the patience to do the other side of your face, because frankly, this looks pretty cool. This looks pretty decent enough. So, I mean, if you want to just keep that, you go right ahead. It's up to you. But this, I kind of like how this looks. It's not illusion to my standards, so that's kind of upsetting, but I just am very impatient and I don't feel like I have the time to actually replicate all of that on this side. I mean, it's already been almost 3 hours. Yeah, it's almost been 3 hours already. So I'm just going to finish this side with adding the thread from the mask going behind my ear. Today's tutorial wasn't as intense as I would have thought, but that's what happens when you don't decide what to shoot before you shoot it. Yes, like for you guys, do you enjoy watching tutorials on things that I don't know what I'm about to do? Like the whole draw from a hat and do a look for on the spot, sort of put myself on the spot right there. I mean, it's fun for me. It's fun, but I just like to be prepared a lot more. So doing things like this is stressful. But I mean, it pushes me as a makeup artist, so I can appreciate that from my standpoint. Yeah, so sorry I couldn't finish this look for you guys today. I bit off more than I could chew, I guess I could say. But I am happy with this side. I'm not happy that I didn't get to do the wood cutout effect, but this is pretty cute. I must say, I do kind of like this sort of look. Please, somebody try this. Have the patience to do the other side, because I don't know why I freaking decided to do this, because I don't have the patience for this. So, I shall see you then. Goodbye. I feel like Alyssa Edwards. Okay, bye.